guys, what's up? I am back and I am super excited because I created, yes me, I created a book tag. I'm pretty sure that 90% of the world population has seen the movie Clueless. I have a slew of questions that correspond with some of the most iconic quotes in the Clueless movie, and all of the questions will be listed down below. And I've never seen anybody do a Clueless book tag, so I'm so freaking excited to be the first. I hope I did a lot of research and I didn't see anybody else with this freaking book tag. But without further ado, question number 1. I'm gonna try my best to do an impersonation of Cher, but here it goes. Ugh, as if. What book series or book did you last read that had you saying this phrase out loud? And I decided to go with The Selection series by Kiera Cass. Oh lordy, where do I even start with this series? The plot twists in this, oh, you could see them from a mile away. It was just a beyond predictable series, and a little bit about it, a little bit of background. You are following a female protagonist named America. And before I even get into the background of what this book is about, can anybody please confirm for me if they know somebody that was named after Canada? Because I'm curious. I think if you're somebody that likes watching The Bachelor or Big Brother, cheesy reality shows, then you probably enjoy this book series. It is your typical cliched YA romance. You have a female protagonist that is competing with a slew of other women to basically secure a marriage to a prince. And I don't really think that I need to say too much more than that. Question number 2. My buns don't feel nothing like steel. Name a character that you think underwent the most intensive training. And this can be either Princess Diaries style or some hefty Olympic style training. And I decided to go with Olympic style training. And that is Feyre in the Court of Thorns and Roses series. I'm holding up the second book because this is the one that she actually underwent an immense amount of physical training. You know this chick is badass if you've read this series, especially in book number 2. And I highly recommend the series. Everyone's grandma, gramps, hamster, cat has read this series. So, question number 3. Oh my god, I'm totally bugging. Top 3 ships that left you totally bugging. I decided to go with Ari Demos and Wes Spencer in Lose Me by MC Frank. This is a modern day adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. It's a contemporary YA romance that was super diverse. It brought awareness to those dealing with mental health, disease, such as alcoholism, and I found that this book was just a realistic contemporary. Ari is also a stunt double in this book. I've never read a book where the female protagonist is a stunt double, and also the book setting is in Greece, which I absolutely loved. I don't think I've ever read another book that was set in Greece, so highly recommend this. Ship number 2, Noah Shaw and Mara Dyer in the Mara Dyer trilogy. This is a fantasy paranormal YA, and the ship is just so swoon-worthy in my heart. I love these characters. Noah Shaw is so supportive of his chick, and there's actually a spin-off series, and it's told from Noah Shaw's point of view. So once you're finished this, I highly recommend that you add the other spin-off series to your TBR because I think it's going to be freaking fantastic. And what kind of book fiend would I be if I didn't mention Rysand and Feyre? Obviously, I will ship these two until the day I freaking die. Question number 4. You are a snob and a half. Pick a character that rubbed you the wrong way. Don't be perverted throughout the whole book or entire series. And I decided to go with Arabella Yazelia in the Remnant Chronicles. If you've seen some of my other videos, you will know that I do not like this character or the series. She rubbed me the wrong way in book 1 and book 2, and I did a review, so if you want to go check that out, I'll link it down below. Question number 5. Dude, what's wrong? You suffering from buyer's remorse or something? What book would you love to return and get a full refund? This was a tie. First book that I would happily run to the store if I could and get a freaking full refund would be Atomic Blonde by Anthony Johnston. This graphic novel was just not my cup of tea. It was super boring. The artwork, it's all black and white, but I found that it was super mediocre compared to some other graphic novels that I've read. And I'm not gonna lie, I bought this because of the movie that was coming out. Book number 2 that I would love to return is So Sad Today by Melissa Broder. This compilation of essays is just, this isn't going to be for everyone. I thought that it was going to be more of a empowering feminist novel, and it let me down. I found that Melissa Broder was very hypocritical throughout some of her essays, and some of them were quite disturbing. I know that she endured quite a bit throughout her life, but if you want to pick this up, you've been warned. Some of these are extremely sexually suggestive and cringy, and I think that there are a lot of other female authors that write about feminism that do a better job and bring more of an impactful message. Question number 6. Ready for this? Rolling with the homies. What set of book homies would you love to roll with in real life, and why? Okay, this was a tough decision to make because I love my peeps in the Night Court. Decided to choose the Mortal Instrument series because who wouldn't love to hang out with a bunch of shadow hunters and vampires? I personally loved every character in this book, and I would love to roll with these homies in real life, especially Chase. Clary, she is a tad bit annoying. Alec and Isabel and Magnus, they are fantastic characters in this book, and I think that this is just a perfect dynamic of friendships, and I'd love to roll with these characters in real life. And that concludes my first ever book tag. Give my video one of these. Feel free to subscribe. Check out the links, reviews down below. All of the questions will be listed down below as well. So if you want to participate in this book tag, I encourage you to do so. It's short and it's sweet, just like the movie. And probably gonna go watch Clueless once I'm done editing, because that movie has a special place in my heart.